ɛyɛ numre ɛwɔ Angel FM Angel TV so na yɛde asɛte yɛn nkɔmɔ a yɛba ababedi. But Councillor Richard, is it wrong for a father to look for neighbor based on circumstances being tina or no maybe the level no now of a sort of neighbor?
Coffee me that's mean fat chiacasium comma ashafuna ewo coffee tea na Mendamas ewa Quenya Cassia Madia Mami. Na menkase the word wrong. Is it wrong?
Yeah.
Then I have a direct answer. It is not wrong, but it is right. Or it is not wrong, however, it's right. But what will cause a father to look for his child? That's the first question you ask ourselves. In the first place, there are different categories. A man like me or you, we are a son to our family. If we get a woman who becomes our wife, they will become a husband. If by chance we deposit a spermatozoa, which means a fertilized egg or an ovary, that becomes a fetus and baby grows and becomes a being, then we are called a father. So these three categories of dimension of a man, bema, yawona or webusuanti or ye bema yeba, and cranfone kasanche say me ye bisadie, and crankasam me ye bisame, abi. Bi enti ma me oniba obisa me enti ansa na ma benya bandi sama wo enti na fe no onabi wonya ba enti me ba bia ye onabi nka kasa no ye bisa enti me ye bi me ye bisade na me wade a me ye kum me wo a me ye ja enti eja yo no enya wade eni re eja yo wa. Let's establish that fact. Enya awade energy eja yoba awade de kunu yoba, but the body so be eja. A father is made by virtue of impregnating a woman. Fatherhood is different from father. Fathering and father is not the same thing. Once obi edi sperm to ho wanyim nipa no oyeja. Eja dia yo na ye de obi ka se na wantu akora ni fees e no anye say what must say ho na eja ye ade yo enti na Father's Day obi ka de ka say Father's Day no yen celebrate obi a onye biological father. Father's Day is not meant for people who are not biological, and it's not meant for
say father is not necessarily say wow, but somebody can play
no, that's a deception. We'll find a day for them to celebrate. Caretakers. Any man who is married to a woman who has a child and you change the child's name, you are not normal. Except you go through adoption. Who come brem? Now go through adoption. Now who got sisan obia or baby a wale in the bediya. And you are normal. But sound your buy wale in the whole door. As a son the bediya, where you for? When he be because Bema ya saying soon a good din go. It's your baby me shall say. Now me say menje. What must say? Now we say enunti wo di akora ne ko na akosesa akora ni di yama busuafo a wa fon kwan e wo so
wonye na so wonye
e say ye di agoro na ye di mpem agoro ye di no, it was not meant for pregnancy.
So you withdraw, you do coitus interruptus.
No, the coitus interruptus have failed a lot of people. Have children out of it. So the best thing is that a man doesn't have any time that cannot impregnate unless a man whose sperm is not strong like my own.
Your own is not strong.
If your sperm is not strong like my own, narratively, no, my sperm is very strong. What must I say? So, me chief many more. Oh no, I'll pregnant you.
And I'm very fast.
No, but I'm doing 10. I'm doing above 72 hours. My sperm count is doing above 72 hours. I'm doing 78 to 79 days of my sperm activeness. And to me sperm I'm crying me very young. And to me sign na me fan jebi. Me o sha atade na wo vileti. Me hago na me pipi gu skirt mu obanyo. And soon na me kura na nya de microphone nam e pedi so ya de o. Eti obi se mi ni ho. Oba so abema na wo hye wa ye pema gro. Ye unprotected sex. Kai said the man has no timetable to impregnate. but the woman has timetable to get pregnant. So who must guard the gate for pregnancy? It's not the man, it's the woman. And the back of me know here Premagro. Aba ewo was say me we na me win say me nyam no. As far as Christo ya we na che. So ka se Premagro ya wade for dia. And Premagro ya mbo ma wade for. Sex is not for the married. Sex is for the sexually active. So everybody can have sex. This is why proper parenting is essential. Eti Kofi meniwada manyemu nanyin samba now catch them. The first thing I will tell you is not keep the child, because the sexual intercourse was not intended for pregnancy. I will show my flight and fear mode. Koi me ready. Say because say me ready now. Say me there. Wait dear, and I'm baby this and I'm manical. Wait dear me. Won't give no. It means that this is not her first pregnancy. Why are you constantly getting different pregnancies? It means that as for Ghana, I'll say it everywhere. We, and I use the word we, including myself, as a peer educator and sex reproductive health counselor, we have failed the nation because Kofi, your tears is here. Most women only understand what contraceptive and contraceptive usage is. Family planning. Women only get to know family planning when they have finished having children. They want to space the children, or they don't have a child again. Whilst that is wrong, because a child at 9, a young girl at 9, a young boy at 9 before 12 should have an idea about contraceptive and usage of condom. But in our act, we don't teach them. So teenage pregnancy or teenage pregnancy, chikasa akwa, esi etreno. Teenage pregnancy. Teenage pregnancy no gofi teenage. Yesi teenage yesi fidai na mani teenage 13 to 20. 13 to 19. 13 to 19. And to be 21 no you are teenage pregnancy. Yeah. So she's gone out of the teenage. And the employee say yes and no be apre no wan konyem. Et kofi me sha onyensen. Na nyensen na me sha no. Yan she say ye be sha nyensen a. It becomes an unwanted pregnancy. There are 3 types of pregnancy I talk about. Makana wa having boss of you. Unwanted, unplanned, and a plan. Me something I know. Unwanted, unplanned, and a plan. I want to to mean unplanned pregnancy. And the plan. The unplanned children in our world are more than the last statistic I checked was more than 68%. Which is why we have so many troubles in the country or in the world. It is so big the word that now when you are drink, now there me say coffee. One day me name say na be abba na betumi aboa ye adwuma we. I say mba adwuma. Ye bisa say abba kra bisa say oni ovulation na. People don't know the ovulation period. Who can see it confusing? It fails. Say so. Ovulation is one day in the life of every woman. Just that because the sperm has a day to stay. 72 to 78 hours, no. Once it's that, no. Better many people go before the ovulation day. Sperm to say median a train could share ovulation when you move. And the ovulation on the 3rd. Now me real on the 1st when you. Whilst obi to say could feel the ammonia day, no. This all win on the 3rd. That's all. So ovulation and say your education. Your children go for ovulation is. It's a minute wild other. Now my name. Nanyin sen was not intended to be kept. Now we'll see who will keep here. It doesn't make me a bad father. It doesn't change me from being a father. Let's get this thing correct. Because a lot of people are saying things that are loose. The fact that I impregnate you and I deny that I am not ready and I'm not responsible doesn't change me from being a father. Can we be truthful? Let's leave emotions out. Leaving emotions. And I'm going to say, emotions in here, I think I'm a thinker, but a mental disorder, emotions, smooth swings, a mental disorder. You feel me? Me no wonder. A diet. I didn't say a benyo. Ye did there. We are sending emojis. Today, I felt you in my throat. How I wish I didn't go back home. Oh, my love. It was nice. It was nice, even though it was in the car. I might imagine if it's not in the car, but it's in the couch.
You see, Anna, why your voice said Shatawali?
And so, while you be a minister, and some spiritual leader. Kofi. And you praise me about the act. Right after the act, pregnancy comes up, and I'm not your enemy. Our act of sex was not meant. So either I use condom, cover my full penis. But I fear that funny game that now young girls of today, you have sex with them while the condom is going on, then they peel off the condom. They have gambra. I did share no afraid I said, I need to take a pill. I don't want anything to happen to me. I have to take medicine, but I don't want anything to happen. I don't want anything funny to come up here. Your 3, 4 minutes, 11 seconds excitement you can do. So we are fast forward. Yeah, when you are in Samba, bear man, and to me and Kodinti, and now Obo, and also. It went to me and can't share with your force and George Luton the share when you say. Asemesi, I don't know you be better. Eye moja kro, Bible say, uye moja kro wa una yem minimum. So a man's sperm is a name because there's a name for the sperm that have been dropped. And the survival of the fittest is what happens. Let me use sperm. Even though me use sperm, back when I survived. And once you ban, we are going to terminate. Now, so why a decision to keep the one that survived? Let the survivor know who the father is. And you go see, some brand here or bar Benny last year, may your son will be 42 years as an echo and adore. Last week in the names, a brand here only over 40 years as an echo, 38 or 40. Music producer. Because honest. Last week, Saturday, you have some no crown, no limit of papa. Nani mamma yadia, and nothing, and near discussion. Nanya now what's now pass Ghana, obedient, the bass on the kind, but only in Casabu. Or family or Cassatiami. Say my kind say, let your child get connected to the father, my company. But Jamaican say, a woman should not hijack somebody's child. In the name of emotional deficiency, in the name of hate, you impregnated me and you told me you don't want it. Now the boy has grown, you want to come into his life. My sister, the two of us had sexual intercourse whilst I was not ready. And it's wrong for a man to go and look for his child. There's nothing wrong with it. And it can't be wrong. But women make it wrong as if to say the man is evil. But let me say it. Let me say it straight. If you are feeling shy of introducing the child's father to him because the father is unkept, is an imbecile, is a stupid man, is a foolish man, you are not afraid to introduce the because of what he is, but you are afraid your child will ask, mommy, in your wisdom and wiseness, how come before you slept with this imbecile George Luton? You see that again? When I was wrong, say Obama bisa na man e ba ne say na one power when you be say bibia ko come out obi a reading law obi a journalist obi a TV host obi a say ba ne say na man papa bi say e sha onyin say.
Lovis Queen Kofi asked him for me if I get pregnant for my husband, and later he asked me that he is not ready for the baby, but I want it and I take care of the child. Why can't the man be my enemy?
How? Because it is unplanned pregnancy. Kofi, we plan pregnancy. We plan pregnancy. So if me and my wife are there today and she gets pregnant, and I am not ready to father a child now, but she's my wife, and she tells me if I don't have what it takes, she will do it. And at the moment, or yeah, we are not even cassette, you're not away from me. For what reason? Is the child yours? No woman has a child. Let's establish the fact. No woman has a child. Or maybe a liba. Maybe Oniba. Ngwanya media. Etina bema nye wo no hwa akola na. Yesi se oni bebi a bema no wa. Fa kwan bia so na ye den mane hwa akola no. Me fe bu fo nja akola no ko hwe no. Wo hwa na kire obi anyansa ene den. Me se fa soro ko aduro so Go sorry, go police station, use the law. Any means at all you have to use. For the man to be responsible, do it. And when somebody takes you for child support, it is not punishment, it's a reminder. Only you call say engine is cardiac. We are bad. No. Or baby, the whole car and yes or town or Kai will say you have neglected a particular continuation of a responsibility, and I'm reminding you, it's not punishment, it's a reminder. So why should you be offended with your husband? I didn't say the move. Me just said this organ the move. Hate him for what? No, hate him for what? That you were lying down ovulating to get pregnant. And you got pregnant, or you didn't know you were ovulating and you got pregnant. Who should be angry with who? If I'm having a protected sex with you, and you are ovulating, and you didn't tell me and I impregnate you, should I be angry with you or not? No, you can't agree. Me know that. Who didn't say that? Me know that. Me know one can. You are not sending me text. What do you mean by escape? Who ovulation? Who now in from so a year and say. Yet a man qua menstruation ovulation a jam mema. But me time now time me ye juma will be a Ghana me go school. I don't separate the girls from boys teaching them menstruation till today. I teach both men and women menstruation. Because when they know it, they will help. A person obey you baby and say that when you menses. Quickly no calculation. Ovulate men bongum sharawa.
Now that we are maybe or no 3 days, 4 days if we need.
It's the same thing. We are one day crowd ovulation or that's not except those who ovulate whilst they are menstruating. Oh yes, there are few people like that. Yeah. Who breaks egg and save eggs at the same time. So those people who are new just say, oh fine, the times is menstruating, which is normal. When the one is menstruating and have sex with it, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, unye bida. That's a one. It means you have not done anything. Hey. Stop talking. It means that your sex life is nothing.
Is it nice?
It's not just nice. It's sweet. Where the means you want to try
having sex with Oba in her menses.
It's a peak of excitement that the description cannot be written. Kofi, you've not gotten the opportunity.
No, how nice?
It's the only thing about
you can't have until try money.
And then try no, it's nice. It's enjoying. It's fun.
No, but you say it's not healthy. The blood coming
out. Who's it? It's a lie. It's a lie. No, any medical person tells you it's a lie. There's nothing wrong there.
Oh, so we should do it.
There's nothing wrong.
So we should be doing it in
the only problem is the swelling. Say until you put a thicker towel in the place. Ne eyemwa yakosi. Boni bia ni ho. Sunsun wi ase boni bia ni ho. Diso bia akodi eduro. Na eduro ran dey hu hye ni mu se wo oba awobu ni sa ne da. Na obi chale munja santron.
Asa tete ye na nanom oba abu ni sa kwa nti ne se o konfichire ni amo akodi.
There be no more we keke. Enti ne be dey se o mu kwan. Ti se ye nko kwa mu every Tuesday. Ye nko efuom. E be se nkusie ni binya rest kakra. What does it? Now, if you are a Christian and you are worshiping God, the blood of Jesus is stronger and better than the blood flowing from a woman's vagina area. So you can never say her blood can. And you know, and I saw for women, I say, suffer what you ten. No, we get because on Fiasa. I say, why are you to be must of be Fiasa? Nyankopa won de no or de man ye enya aboa won de o so say see efin and how the obada no see na enya no correct place. It's a lie.
Too much as a moja no emu ye
your medical benefit, the SC1 SC2 SC4 unya if you're doing that particular sexual intercourse, and it benefits the woman because most people who are having what we call dysmenorrhea, your both say because he releases the muscle cramps there for menstruation to become flow power a bucket 20 now lay free. What does it? Only women say, why are you walking? What was it? So you should know ovulation. And why should you be angry with me? I should be angry with you that you are ovulating and you didn't tell me. Because I don't have a timetable about my sperm. Me need timetable go fi. Me timetable me bear mention na one timetable ni mo. Any monthly calendar. Every time you prepare me. So to give us. So the one who must protect procreation is the woman and not the man. So if I'm married to you, and you are breastfeeding.
Williams said, I think the guy is smart. Blood in the mupa.
What's that?
See.
No, see, he thinks.
Yeah.
So that's his thinking. So he's intellectually
it's right.
in the area.
It's right. It's sweet and kasa, and it's actually make you strong as a man. Hey, no free. At the iron strong.
Oh yes, there's an iron in it. There's a zinc in it. The benefit of having sex during menstruation, Kofi, when you finish and have time, make one research.
The woman will not even feel comfortable.
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. The one will not feel comfortable. It's not true.
Yes. What gentleman? Kwani to me. Bengazi say what gentleman?
Kwani to me.
Stop it. Just stop it. There is a reason God let them menstruate for a week. Antonius.
What's the reason? What's the reason? I didn't know what menstruation is. It's the shedding of the blood in the vaginal lines because the egg that was ready to meet a spermatozoa never met it and it shed off. It's a process. God gave it to them. There's nothing special again. It makes you a woman. If you don't share it off, you can call yourself a woman with a womb. So why are you running away from it? And you go see a pie. And you think. San ko sia na hia bema hunsu a ebe noa empai ye nchira de ni enja ehunu enti na nyinsem bia eba na bema ne me wo ye no and osi osuro and ogya me and no, because some women make decisions wrongly. You be kan okre ye mba se ye be bema kwadofo bema onhwe ba be mba se ye be yi o ma ye no, that's not what we're talking about. But we're saying that women are me, from where I sit. I will blame more than 85 to 90% of women who are the reason why there are more irresponsible men in our country. The whole world.
Women are the
yes!
Why should you blame somebody's responsibility here or Bishop? Women are irresponsible. I don't know blame more about.
Every irresponsible man is made by a woman. Every irresponsible man is made by a woman. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. As I'm sitting down, if I become irresponsible for my children, it's because of my wife. Simple. If I impregnate any girl today, and I'm not able to go and take care of the children, it is me. Because in the first place, look at funny face baby mama. Vanessa. If Vanessa is suffering, who caused it? Was she raped by funny face? Was she raped?
But
the attitude of funny face to Vanessa was exhibited before she got pregnant. When Vanessa met funny face, she was born one.
Yeah.
So she knew what time is it. And the born one father was working and not being responsible according to their story. It was the mother's struggle that was taking care of the born one. It means that there was an irresponsible man in your life caused by you. Vanessa in your level of intelligence. Why should a man walk on the surface of the earth whilst he has a child with you as a woman and you are, oh my God, and you are not doing anything? As a woman, you are walking on the surface of the earth and there's a man what's your name saying on nam hokeke. Nam money, some men so baby because first one man henya. First, I obian fana go edrosu, obian fana go court, obian fana picture and come so obian fana to the water so take ya so for your tabon samso na jesu ni etia mehuni makosoro osoro what am be me yifoni and ya koto water so baby obi odidi entra no me you I mean this is what I'm looking for women to do me ti on u pesika sho ma me ma o na u pesika and their chin bear massive their cockot. I mean, this is getting normal. Ask those who are close to me. I hate Kofiti, obi biti awadiase. What's awadiase now show one? You are more useless than the one who's not married. They can't catch them. Say obati awadiase, tio. Obi koto awadiaso. Emma bear money to be shan. Emma know what dying or fear or awadiaso or a second wife or a third wife. What did you do to the but what's gonna be oti? Utia rent, utia water, only nature utilities, utia collect fees or so uniform. Or man collect fees, no uniform, or so utia feeding fee, any transportation. Are you married? Why? Who got told what this was can be whole crank and I can say no, you're both in your frail. When these are the pain that we should be thinking about for women. And so God niba not bear the wawa on them ho. Vanessa una mo sama. One of funny faces so the miensa be come. Now be sorry I say we are pushing this girl for what? Funny face has no wife. He is wifeless. He has a baby mama. And if he goes to prison, he's mentally derailed, he's not correct, he needs to be responsible for the children. That is the standard. But I will forever blame Vanessa. So Bema said
how do you say so? Because this is love matter.
Certain men can be. What is love? What is love?
Can't you say that when him say probably something will happen or things will go the way they
because on TM me say Bema Bia or Brabo Mabe Babako. I know person who a trim plan, I know person who a chicken from our battle. Or Banana any conference or Pencolans is a wrong man. Immediately, no, it's a wrong man. Immediately a man walks to you, born 1 for Muntiemi, born 2 for Muntiemi, born 3 for Muntiemi. Mama trust to the Zia, 3, be careful. The American say, we are born 1 born 2 na beso warrior, Bema bo abra boma, Shase on the bano, what must say, on the bano and yadamfo. Number 2, Bema be a beso warrior born 1 be a main castle warrior. But uko warrior born 1 be now but frano, papa any na brabo men warrior. Don't marry any woman who is the one taking care of the children. Don't. Rather, assist them to look for the father of the children. And don't be stupid, with no apologies, to come and change somebody's destiny by changing their names. So where is the anger? I say women are those I'm talking to. If women would take their rightful position and know what is ovulation and know when to give sex, ask for sex, you can have sex every day, every time, but know when to give sex unprotected to avoid unwanted pregnancy or unplanned pregnancy, our world will be better. With all these heads, a man is looking for a child. Look at Vanessa.
And then Vanessa, many interview, yeah, but before then, be Audrey Mamina, Yentie, opening or UK. Now, I see one of manager Neba or Ghana. You bet ye Nasamuno na me a guide or 1 or 2. And he says, picture slide with audio, no, I ready. Yentie. Opening Yasama or the Emaneme. So, 50 days, no, 50 days. I can't read it.
On a my listen. Go the way.
Mama, uti unfortunately a din a yɛwɔ no description a wɔde ama na ɔne wɔfa ɛte ɛwɔ sojafoɔ barracks hɔ ohyia ɛwɔ Nima ɛna ɔne wo ɛfa nyensan ɛnum na ɔtɔ gold asomadeɛ ne ade obenya issues kakra nti na ontumi entna ha nti okọ no aba enum a no de two kwan no ninu ya nanka otumi ehu na ebi betumi aboa ono nso afiri mu nti amasese oni o calculate na kasa akra no be woni 30s mu nti ebi a branch ebi a wotie yen saa bre na o maame se maame na kan story ne kire wo mpodi a sa o maame kan ya o papa sese o abrochi nani abrede den a ohwehwe wo betumi asende a message ewo fu TV ye inbox ho you be contact or na you know Eddie and Komona ya link you up with o papa mama nso say baby a wo bia say wo da wo ana say wo nkran ha na say wo baby a wo ni obi o de mama na story ene no esi so a momodin a na boa ye na ye ntumi enhunu mama ene ne bai emfa emma nana na untumi enhunu no we say I like the humbleness of the man with free opportunities for Ghana. Was a year of irresponsible fathers. Why didn't you look for him all this time? Abigail Jacobs, Abigail, better late than never. Why? Was it forget and pay the price in peace? With free Rama Safoa or Besima. Was say sorry. Okay, you run, so continue to run. Queen, they are the Bible. Was see you are in Italy. She is here in America. She is looking for you to help you. You think she need your help? Hey, what do you want? Oba hima example so in Italy. Nana what UK say? You send the audio no UK. Amma Peterson was say you all make these women go through hell. Obapa Christy Papa B was may God bless you for looking for them. I hope you find them. Actually, I want to me a boy near to show more. You never in this platform, so they're running crab and papa me a boy near to share. We so you heard a bush for me link so I believe say when see mama baby or Richmond a champion was see this. This man should be very careful about these things. I say men, okay, men should be careful about these things. I say, Kofi, please ask him to go to Kolebu or the ministry. And also, Nananom Baberiman or Trebai. Was you need 120 lashes before you look for mama. Jail, Jeffy, no the buyer. Was it please? I am okay. Was it in Europe they don't play with abusive situations, especially when a child is involved. Nana appear and not the buy. The time for looking for Nebano or many reasons. So probably there are people like that, and you're na why bolder, which me ama yadia to ga waba out over this manner.
Kofi, so side chick manual 107 mature 2019-2030 they be launching COVID-19 by one of the standard I made it to one say only obi train plan ni nipa no ebusuan ni bi enye say yire but know the family of the man they can't say we bia e san say only obi di agro na ye mpem agro so be kai na umfa baby into like you don't prevent pregnancy and anything. Things like this will happen. And now the man is looking for the child, and all of you are thinking that the man will suffer. Anybody who doesn't have the father's blessing or the father's curse will suffer on earth. Don't forget this statement. Abafrebia wunya we jansemu shira. Ana we jansemu no me no obebre. Dia uba papa betimi dia ma no obia twi from our assassin. That is one. So mama, you have gone through pain. Nana tread your firm. Whatever he has gone through. Nana uanka abofran bebre. Banyamin chadi nana tiase. Say mama effort be so we hwehwe akwa ne papa. Me no ka say I have a 40-year-old man. I've sent him. He's going to Abidjan. I've given him the link. He's good. That's my work. So you know that's what I do. I look for fathers for people. Ena ne maame de bi okode ho a hwe obrabo so na bo hwe obrabo so na bo and he is 40 years nothing is working for him. And I sent him to the mother's side again, and I told him the protocol, what he should do. In our job, we give you time to go and see your mother, and we give you the protocol, what to say. I tell you how to put them in. For the first time, this time we'll call it, you will say, hey, or penny papa. And ya link is Abidjan, and I'm going to find inside the buy. Abidjan for so I did back home, one penny said, maybe Tanato, Beni, and I'm the year, but this year, what I'm who say, Omoja, Enka. They evoke to look for the child everywhere they go. When they impregnate you, now the Ghanaian, they evoke and look for the child. They evoke and look for the child. It's their cultural belief. If you say Bemas Nimwa or Yasa or Befia Betudio, and we are money aye. But Beman Nanka said Dio Beto from and Wayasida. Wonyi moba enya afini ekope diama abofra ese busua bi a wodom no ye wodi akofi se ne wa wo banan enan a abusua a wodom no abusua tire ni nim se oba enum na eba no oyo oba ye to ni say oyo bema ye to ni say enti na wo bu wudin a ye mebi a wofi and the Bible might say the genealogy in the book of Matthew chapter 1 genealogy. Eti mother, mother, whatever. The mama, the man has a clue of events that preceded your sexual act. I don't think you and this man decided to have a child. That's where my story is coming from. Minji this say mama, when you were paying pema grono, namu ya magen say ubefa ye phone. But agrodie muano nyin sembae. And now they were afraid. Tie me. Say why am from so. And now they are afraid will break anyhow. And ko ye ma wunti. Ebia mama wa wale. And now they are afraid. E ko do mo be ma wale no asane na din a. Why am from so afraid no susum gina no so. Obe break. Et men ka se on fa no ho na me fa no ho. Ben de bi da mama. Baby a wo bia. Wa bo abrewo. We abesi wo. Baby a wo bia ye di nkomo yi. Se ban se asma ye kan esisi suma we are brantie bi now mami din di mama na de ye kan esisi suma wa men fa anye fere enye papa ni sike bi na wo pe ena enye wo sike bi na papa ne pe ba papa ya odi nkomo yi enye so ye na nanti enhire bi wo nsem a wanjia
o ma for wadada a oni o moti ho
wanjia obebre Kofi me say no child should replace the father's fight with the mother. No child should replace the mother's fight with the father. Be a child and die as a child. Also want to need him. But hear me. Mremun. Mra. And man hear me. Namun fe bufuo na mudi ade munjai. I say you be go so the mother. You be nyemo. But mun sua die we say weighing card. A legal document. And a weighing card no so and your child's father's name, Charles